Yo, this week's episode was lit, dude! This is easily by far the best My Hero episode that has literally ever been produced throughout season 1 and anything before this episode of season 2. This is the best episode. This is literally one of the episodes you do not want to miss. Everybody had a hype-ass moment. Therefore, it is the best episode that My Hero has produced. I'm telling you, people still don't read the manga after today's episode. I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, it's insane because I'm fully caught up. I know what's happening, but just animated, hearing the music, the hyped up moment, it looks insane, dude. I watched it over like 3 times. Shout out to Tenya, dude. He was a badass here. Shout out to Deku, Todoroki, Bakugo being the genius, dude. Class B, the dude with the blonde hair, always forget his name, popping off, man. Oh, everybody, dude. Mina, dude. Oh, just everybody. Slap a like just for this episode being amazing. Subscribe for more reviews like this. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below, and we're gonna get into it. Leaving off from last time, Bakugo seemed to be getting back most of his bandanas that he got. He actually took almost everything from Class B representative. He took it from this guy because he insulted him. He bashed him, he disrespected him, and he did it all to piss him off. And you know, it's funny because his buddies are telling him, hey, don't piss him off, dude. And he's making all these smart-ass remarks saying, oh, if you want revenge, you're definitely not a hero, you're a villain. And it really ticked him off because Bakugo said he wanted to be #1. And I think you can also implement this in real life too. People that want to be the best versus people that just want to do what they do to get by, you know? That's the difference between doing what you gotta do to get by and being the best and #1. The perfectionist, which I low-key kind of am as well. A little bit. So, to see Bakugo do this, holy shit, dude was motivated. He popped off, dude. He flew into the air, absolutely destroyed Class B, broke the sound barrier. I shouldn't even say that. No, he broke the air barrier, which was, you know, this dude solidified air, which he punched through that like it was nothing, and he was pretty confident in it, you know, seeming as though this thing is unbreakable, and he popped through it with ease, dude, with ease. But I do gotta give it to Class B representative, though. He has a quirk which allows him to copy anybody else's quirk for like 5 minutes due to contact, and I think it was pretty cool. I didn't think it showed us off like right away, but I think it's pretty cool. I told you guys it's only gonna keep getting better, but I did think this quirk is pretty cool. He's basically Kakashi. The only difference is that he can only last 5 minutes to this quirk, and you can only use 1 quirk at a time. So if we swap through the quirks, you've got to tap somebody else. So yeah, that's a pretty interesting quirk. That's a really good quirk. He can literally take anybody's quirk and use it against them with the same extent of power, but the durability, you know, the backlash is kind of on him. So that's fucking wild. I'm not gonna lie, dude. That's fucking wild. Shout out, much love to that. Bakugo popping off here, right? Now back to Todoroki versus Deku. These two will be fighting throughout this entire arc. I'm telling you that right now. If you haven't already figured out right now, yes, these two fight the entire arc. And when they fight, it is the best fight in the series, IMO. I think it's my favorite fight and the best fight. That's just me. There's more, but I think this is my personal favorite. I'm pretty biased towards it because I love it. I love Todoroki. And you can see the tension building up between the two. Todoroki does not like that All Might is keeping all of his attention to Deku. Todoroki was recommended. His father is the 2nd strongest hero in the hero existence right now. And it just kind of seems like, you know, he ain't shit because this random boy who came out of nowhere, who he hasn't even seen his quirk, is getting the eyeballs of All Might, and he wants this. He feels like he deserves this because he feels like he works harder. He's recommended, he's a pro, he's amazing, he has 2 quirks, he's strong, he's gifted, he's smart, all of that. So he feels like he deserves it, but that really isn't going, you know, his direction. He's not really getting it, and he's mad. So the entire tension builds up between the two of these guys. Shout out to Tenya, though, popping off, using all of his powers here. He pops off, goes right through, and he's done. After this, he knows he's done. He used all his energy, he's done. He has nothing left, dude. He knew that if he did this, and he sped himself up this fast, with this much explosive power, he would be done. And therefore, he is now done, because he was MIA after this. He couldn't really move his legs, which is crippled. He was done. He was exhausted. He was done, dude. So, gotta give a huge love and shout out to Tenya, dude, popping off here. In a blink of an eye, dude, he jacked Deku's 10 million bandana in a blink of an eye, dude. In a blink of an eye, dude. Everybody was shocked. The crowd, the people, even Todoroki. This shit was dope, dude. This shit was dope. This shit was dope. Before we continue on with this, though, Bakugo is actually a genius, you know? If you think about it, he's always gotten good grades. He's gotten the top of his class, and that's how he got into UA High. And he's just always been a gifted genius. Yes, he may be a stupid idiot most of the times, but he's smart. He's actually a genius. He's very strategic here. He shows off his strategic skills here by using Tape Guy, by using Alien Girl. I forget everybody's name, Mina, and then I forget a Tape Dude's name. He uses their quirks and combines them to swiftly dash next to them, kind of like Tenya here. Dash up really fast next to them, using himself as propellers and taking every single bandana that Class B had. The blonde dude, taking all of it. So, rip. Fucking out. They were in like second, third place, somewhere top 4, and then they were out. They were at 0. End of this entire episode, they're out. They're gone. They're out. So, wow. He's smart. He's smart. He's smart. A lot of people thought he was stupid from how he acts, because he acts like the dumbass idiot that just, you know, acts on impulse and doesn't think. Well, he did that, and then he learned his lesson. He's like, it's cool, I'm calmed down now, even though he really wasn't. But that, to him, that's calmed down, and it really worked out in his favor. It really worked out. So back to the Tenya thing. What I really liked about this is they gave love to almost every important character that we saw from Class A, and some characters you don't even get that are important from Class A. Mina, Tape Dude, even Ochako this time, getting some love here. Especially Tokayami. Especially Tokayami, dude. Figuring out that this quirk is uncontrollable and insanely powerful once he's in the night. But since the sun is up, it's pretty controllable and not the most strong. It can be still strong, but not the most strong. And what sucks is that Kamishima, I think his name, the electric dude, I think his name, I'm terrible with names. I'm sorry. But essentially, since he can create sunlight, you know, since it's so bright, electricity, his power gets weakened, and he's their defense, so he can't really act on Todoroki. Push it to a corner here. Tenya acts and immediately takes a 10 million bandana. Shout out to Tenya. He really showed himself here. He proved himself worthy, that he wanted to challenge Deku, and he made a sign here. This is where it caught up. When he declined to join his team, this is what he meant. He wanted to challenge Deku and show that he is not just Deku's friend, and that he is not just some helpless dude like Ochako that's just here to back you up no matter what. He is also at the same time your classmate, your rival, and he wants to surpass you. That's what he showed off here by surpassing him here. Little does he know, no one knows anything about Deku's quirk. No one even knows he has a quirk. So for him to do this was eye-opening. And for Deku to actually use his quirk, eye-opening to a lot of people. I don't think a lot of people even realize that he uses quirk. Since it was so fast. It was so fast. It clashed between Deku and Todoroki. Deku was going to get it right back, realize that all of it is carried on him. The weight is carried on him. He's got to get everything back. And Todoroki using his left side. And note, he was told to not use his left side because it's too dangerous. He's not using his left side to fight at all. But his father seems like he wants him to. He doesn't want to go down the same path. His father does, but his father wants him to do this because he's like, oh, you're my son, so you will go on the same path that I did. You become a great man like I did, etc., etc., etc. So, Jesus Christ here. So for Todoroki to use that, shakes a lot, does it not? It shakes a lot. It looks gorgeous animated. I'm not gonna lie, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. But Deku immediately immobilizes it, and he is so shocked. It's like when Naruto and Sasuke, where Naruto uses Sengan for the first time, or for what Sasuke saw, and Naruto first time seeing Sasuke's Chidori, and they went to clash, and Kakashi threw them into the giant gallons of water, and Sasuke started to feel himself when his gash was larger than Naruto's. Then look at the back of it, and Naruto's was larger than his, showing that Naruto move was stronger than his. It's kind of like that, where Todoroki was so confident that he became shocked when it didn't work out, and now he's like, how? He's like, how? And I can't blame him. He doesn't know anything about Deku's quirk. No one really knows anything about Deku's quirk outside of All Might. Everyone's just helpless at this point. They don't really know anything about it, and that is huge. That is huge, because a lot of people saved their quirks and just, you know, amplified their quirks here. They basically went 100% in their quirks here, but like when they were going through the entire festival, they didn't show 100% to keep that mystery. But Deku was mysterious from day one. So Deku really had it going on right there. And for him to do this, it put up a sign that Deku is not useless. And he actually did not injure himself, stating even more that if Deku has the resolve and the need to do it, well, then he will not injure himself whatsoever at all. It hurt a little bit, but he didn't injure himself. So guys, pay note to that. That's gonna come back a lot. Pay note to that. Like I said again, it will only keep getting better after this. It seems like Deku just barely made it because Tokoyami actually scooped up another headband beyond Todoroki's visual point. And it seems like he just made it, just barely made it because they're number 4. So barely made it. When his mom was crying at the end, I was like, that is literally me. After this episode, that is literally me. I'm going to watch it again after this because that was literally me, dude. Literally me. I was shook. I'm not going to lie. I was absolutely shook, but I'm so excited because I want to keep watching. I just wish it was all out so I could watch it. You know? Oh my god, I love My Hero. I do. I love My Hero. I've been seeing all of you tweet at me. A lot of people in the Pokemon community. A lot of my friends are getting into the series because of me. I've gotten them into it. And then a lot of you viewers are also getting into it. And all of you are tweeting at me. I know you guys have bought mangas, Blu-rays, DVDs, and you're tweeting at me saying, thanks for getting me into the series, dude. I'm like, yo, I couldn't be more happy because I got a lot of people into Fairy Tail in the Pokemon community, and it was not good because Fairy Tail is really the best anime out there. So yeah, but if you guys enjoyed it, slap a like, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. The episode is way too good for you guys to have to comment down below. So everybody comment down below on your thoughts. Who you think was really the biggest MVP throughout this entire fight? I have to give it to Tenya. I'm sorry, I gotta give it to Tenya. Yes, Deku may have, you know, popped off, stopped Todoroki's quirk, and, you know, just scooped up a headband back, but it was a 70-point headband. Tenya literally jacked a 10 million headband. Now, sure, Bakugo is easily number 2 when it comes to MVP, but I gotta give it to Tenya. Bakugo, again, popped off and really worked as a team here, but he didn't get a 10 million headband in the blink of an eye. Shout out to you, Tenya. With that being said, though, guys, something like, subscribe, and again, let me know the MVP down below and who you think this week is. I am AkumaNexus. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna get out of here. Goodbye.